Tell me, what do you get?
I hate this Twitch dashboard because like now the chat isn't in dark mode for some reason. I don't understand why, but whatever. Yeah, I got an email from Amazon.uk.
You did.
Because I was looking at the controller, the PlayStation controller that isn't stupid and doesn't
So
ship
you
to
were
the
looking at
US. We talked about
You're looking at regular DualShock 4s?
whatever you want to believe, Gavin. Whatever you want to
There's
believe.
no belief, it's just knowing.
Yep. But I got an email from them because I guess they're like, oh, you were looking
You're
at
like, oh, you were looking and we have your account thing, so here you go.
you were looking at PlayStation 4 controllers. The first one they recommend to me is like that Joy-Con PlayStation 4 controller. Have you seen that?
I haven't, no.
It's like really small, essentially like a Joy-Con. And I'm
Okay.
like, I hate you. Ugh. It's like when you don't think about it though, the PlayStation controller is kind of alright. Except for when you mess up the buttons. And then you have to look down at the buttons.
Like it's not like an extremely like perfectly serviceable controller that finds its roots in the Super Nintendo controller.
Like the main problem here is I played the Monster Hunter World beta last night. And
Or Monster Hunter World itself, you mean?
Right. I'm so used to saying beta.
It's the actual game now.
Yeah, I was playing it and for some reason your combat buttons are like the top one and then the side one.
Triangle and circle, which they were in the beta, yes.
So I'm like playing it and you do the first mission and I drank I think 5 potions accidentally because I thought it was an attack button. And I'm like, why is this happening?
I still have to watch that VOD, by the way.
I'm like, why is this happening? And I think it's because of Nier. So now
that does make sense, yeah.
Since X is light attack, and I predominantly use light attack in Nier, and they both have light heavy attack. And I think it's also that in Castle Crashers, right? I forget.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it is.
So now I'm like, do I change Nier's controls to fit Monster Hunter?
No, you just learn that. It's just that thing you've been playing like 2 games that use that more often, and the one that doesn't have that is messing with you. You'll just adapt. It's like, it's the same way like any games with like similar controls, you eventually just like distinguish them sooner or later.
I think there's a blank spot on the item wheel, so I can maybe just rest it on that.
I don't think there is. I think like it'll just shrink the wheel down to.
Well, at Greats.
It's high up here.
Probably. Yep. This is like so easy. How do you hate this?
Because it always ends up being extremely awkward because we have a bunch of people who just always open every single grate without thinking about it. And it often ends up being a mad dash to get everything in.
There's the Goldie. I think that person hit that accidentally. Can't reach it. God damn it. Either way, I'm gonna start over here.
We got the quota.
It's up here. It's here. Please don't. Oh, I guess the Squeaky Stealer got them all.
I guess.
Up, it's high at like where wall is.
So I see.
Yep. Yeah, this set has the mouse on this, which is just peachy. Alright, stop hitting it. Get shit in.
Oh, Novell.
Novell accompanied me during the Monster Hunter World beta and answered my questions when you have failed me.
It's almost like you were playing at 6 a.m. my time or something.
That's never a problem for you.
I mean, it is.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that it's on Xbox as well. I know Val has it on Xbox. So, like, big old sad boys right there. Big old sad boys.
Let's buy him a PS4.
I think it does use your PSN name. We saw near the end there. Which I hate.
Right,
I hate my PSN name. Who took Christmas 95? You stupid bitch. I will kill you. It's just like YouTube and Twitch, right? Even if they give you the option to change the name, you can't change it to an account that already exists, even though it probably isn't even active.
Have you looked it up and seen who owns it? You
No.
can, like, there's places you can find to see like if it's active or not.
Did Sony do anything if it's inactive?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So.
I mean, like, I think they do have a policy where, like, if it's inactive for like years upon years, they do eventually just get rid of it to clear their own server space.
I think looking that up and finding out that's inactive will only serve to make me angrier.
Oh, Jesus.
And I don't think anger is what I need more of today.
And if it's like not, I hate them sometimes. And if it's not, you can like see what trophies it has and judge the person on their playing choices.
On alive.
Hate them also those with a furious passion.
I think you and David are the only ones who care about trophies that much. I don't like the trophy system, honestly. It's kind of convoluted.
It's almost like it's just an achievement system.
But then it's like they split it up into different types of medals.
I mean, like, that's literally just the same thing Xbox does, except they just assign point values.
Look, I've never touched an Xbox system in my entire life, okay? I wouldn't know that.
This is just, okay, one has a number that builds up a score in your thing, and the other one is just, like, ranked by how difficult it is to get it.
Hey, Novell, what would your PSN name be? Just Novelcaster?
No, he says no of 1336.
Oh, wait, I thought that's what he changed it to. I see. I'm like, is that a common kind of username thing? But now. It's like, I don't know, I can understand like having different rarities for trophies. Like you progress through a story. I mean, those achievements shouldn't exist straight up. But, you know, that's bronze, and then like fucking getting some of these 100% oranges achievements is gold. I can understand that. But it's like, I don't know, you see like it counts all the numbers of them total. I'm just like, this is like an overflow of information here.
Hi, it's just kind of your achievements.
Like, I prefer it on a per game basis maybe, but even then, that's...
I mean, that's what the trophy list is for.
I don't like you, Sony.
You're just coming up with problems.
Artificial problems.
Yeah.
You want to know another thing I hate about Sony?
Sure.
You know, remember in like 2012 or something where they basically revealed everyone's credit card information and shit?
I mean, they didn't basically reveal it got hacked, but yeah.
Yeah, and then they did it again.
Yeah.
And by that I mean it happened again. So obviously I don't want my credit card information saved on
So
my
don't put it
Sony
on.
PlayStation console. So it's like, well, there's an easy solution here. It's called PayPal.com.
Or just get PSN cards.
No, I'm beyond those days. But it's like, with the PayPal, they take from your PayPal balance. They don't give you the
Right.
option to have PayPal take from your bank. So I use my PayPal balance as a, like, I pre-ordered stuff, and this is where the money's gonna go, so I don't accidentally spend it by the time I need to give basically Ami the money.
Yeah.
So for a while I just exhausted everything in that because I was buying from PlayStation, and I realized I had no more money, so I had to refill like hundreds of dollars back into it. So it's just like, it's annoying to have to use the PlayStation 4 keyboard to type in all of your credit card information and then your billing address and shit. Oh, and I still don't know what capitalization and backspace is on the controller. You think like circle would be backspace, but no. No, it's not. It's square for some reason. That's another thing I don't like about Sony. Just make it so that I can choose what PayPal does. So, geez, the enlarged prostate gun. It's like really not good for this.
You can also just use PSN cards.
No, I don't understand.
What do you not understand?
Like, why have that middleman? It's easier to type all my billing information every time I want to buy something.
Limit yourself to whatever you just bought.
I mean, I'm not like
Not fuck
saving
with
the
other arrangements as you just described it doing. And again, security, because, like, fuck him, frankly.
Microsoft's never had bad security.
For sure.
I think the waste debacle that some people are encountering is, other than not having a PS4 for Monster Hunter and the other game, Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Is not having Windows 10 for the Sea of Thieves beta, I'm hearing.
Yeah, I guess, but...
It's like, I don't know, it's kind of funny.
I mean, that's not surprising. It's a Microsoft game, and Microsoft wants everyone on Windows 10. They want you to, you know, pay for the new operating system, even though the old one is still supported and is just fucking fine. So... And also, you know, you can actually, like, play Solitaire on it without having no see ads and shit like that.
No one plays Solitaire.
My mom plays Solitaire. But many other moms, like my friends' moms.
No one who's worrying about getting Windows 10 over Windows 7 cares about Solitaire.
I mean, my mom worried about that when it came out. So. Like, PCs are, like, widely used by millions of people of all, like, stripes and needs and wants. You can't just say, like, oh, no on this. No, like, there's always going to be people who want, like, this or that, or care about this or that. All these use cases, and they're one of the biggest pains in the ass to ever consider for any software project.
What hyper do you have?
Splashdown.
That can work.
I just changed target that way, didn't it? Cheeky fucker.
Shoot. I can't reach. Just bring it over here.
It's not chasing me, it's chasing that guy. This one's chasing me. Can you shoot down here quickly? Someone else got
I want to make sure the griller dies first.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh god, we're doing this? Oh, good, we aren't. How do we not have enough? That doesn't make any sense.
Because they come in groups of 3 and we only killed 5 and we need to kill 6.
I thought we killed 5 right next to the fucking basket.
We did, but that only gives us 15 out of 16.
I don't understand why the requirement is so high.
It's fuck you, is why. They go to hell. This is a griller wheel. That's what it's all about, is you go to hell.
It's not that bad. It's not
It
that
can
bad.
be. It can be that bad.
Parts. Get out of here. Card games, am I right?
He says while logging into Pokemon trading card game online.
I don't know why you don't daily scum it.
Because it can't be ours.
It's not that hard.
It's not even a case. It's not like a case of being hard. It's a case of remembering it, which I don't do.
I
It
just
cannot
pair
be
it
ours. Making it regular enough to remember it.
I just pair it with going to bed.
No, because I don't have like a defined bed. I just fall asleep whenever I just run out for the day.
This is why we need a chair. Just writing a big old list. I have like so many packs in that game, and I'm like, do I want to just open them? Or what?
What?
Oh. Why are the squid sounds so visceral now?
Visceral? What makes them visceral?
Basically louder, I guess. More so than usual.
Maybe it's just because you're like really close to one. Almost killed that thing if that chum didn't fucking swing for me.
Oh, another one. Take its place immediately.
Yep. That's just the way of things.
Still going, huh? Wow, I'm good.
Oh wait, that's a umbrella man.
I have a name, you know.
Umbrella man. There's an ominous flash of light outside my window there.
Is it lightning?
I would be very surprised if it was.
Or are you having a hallucination?
Possibly.
I would sometimes do that. Remember, like, some of the earlier videos or whatever, I would talk about every time a wave starts, I would see a yellow flash. Or, sorry, white flash.
Yeah, it's like, it's your brain breaking down or something.
Maybe it's that.
I mean, maybe. Oh yeah, speaking of lights, the electrician we had due for the day, he just didn't show up.
Hilarious.
So, lights not fixed yet, so that's something.
It's gonna be such an event when Gavin's room catches fire on stream.
I mean, the light's not on, so.
Are you telling me you're staring at the television in a dark room?
It's not very dark when there's two 30-inch plus TVs on and the light in the hallway is on.
Someone tell Gavin that a TV does not count as a light in your room.
That's why there's two TVs.
It's like twice as bad. It's taking it for granted and it's pissing me off.
What's so bad about it then?
I'm gonna squander his perfect eyesight.
My eyesight was never perfect.
Meanwhile, I'm here just
Wearing
struggling
glasses.
to read shit in Monster Hunter.
Yeah, with your terrible eyes.
I mean, I posited the idea that it may be because I never picked up my glasses from the last time I had an appointment.
Oh, so you're just using, like, outdated glasses or what?
Essentially, yeah. Because my eyes are consistently getting worse. So, you know, they need... The fucking eye doctor needs to constantly get stronger and stronger glasses. But there was a frame problem, and then I just forgot, and I don't want to go back anymore. So...
I'll just get lasers, like, shot into your eyeballs.
No.
David did that, and he no longer wears glasses.
Like, glasses are a non-issue.
I'm not sitting close to the TVs, Novell, it's fine.
Yes, he is.
No, I'm not.
Yes, he is. There's no way he could be sitting on the other side of his room than the TV, and it would still be close, as far as I'm concerned.
How close is, like... Maybe this is why you can't see anything on your TV, you're sitting a mile away, apparently.
Oh, someone got bodied for free there. It's like I could see Salmon run just fine.
It's big, bright pastel colors with like really like defined silhouettes and not like small text or anything.
It's like you could. I would be completely fine with making the HUD bigger to compensate for bigger text. I'd deal with that. I'd deal with the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 HUD to have
This is
bigger
something we
text.
can actually discuss during Monster Hunter, because from my early impressions, I have a problem that's about user interface and options. And
You have a PS4 Pro. You have like 2 more options than I do.
no. It's not like a visual thing or anything like that. It's a thing Capcom has implemented that I do not like about the user interface, but they will not let me change.
Didn't you tweet about it or something?
I did.
No holds bar then.
Alright, do you want to talk about it now then?
Sure, why not?
I can't turn off the glow flies. I hate them. I don't want them to be here.
Alright,
I'm not a fucking baby. I can see what I have to pick up. I know what I'm hunting. I don't need a big fucking bright light pointing
Why
me
are there
along
2
the
snipers?
path.
I'm curious about how that happened on a high tide map.
There's 2 steelheads like right by the basket, just hammering everything, and this I don't know where the sniper's gone. He's just vanished.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
Hell.
Yeah, I hated the glow flies. I don't like them. I want the I get okay, new players. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I don't care. I'm not a new player. I would like to turn them off. I can't turn them off. Every time I go on the mission, it will just make them fly up and chase after the monster when it has the trail, and I'm just kind of like, fuck off.
Just do what I do and somehow not see them.
So it's the thing, I can't not see them because they're big, they're green, they glow, they highlight everything, and the things they highlight, the sun light up green, even if they're dirt marks on the ground. And it's just like, I would like to turn it off. I would like to just run and hunt the thing by myself, just following a trail and hunting it without, oh, you picked up enough points, here you go, little baby, follow the big color line to the right straight to the monster.
Why are they green when a lot of the environments are green?
They're lime green and glow brightly.
I don't think that.
And also,
counts.
you say a lot of the environments, it's just environment 1.
There are like a million different colors you could choose from. They pick green.
A very distinct lime green, yes.
I mean, I would prefer yellow over that. And I hate yellow. A lot.
Yeah, I would really prefer them not to be here. I would like to turn them off. There's no option to turn them off. I don't like it. It's like
maybe
it after a point it becomes condescending, where it's like, okay, it just they all fly up, they fill the middle of the screen, here, look at me, follow me, and then fly off, and it's just like the game's going over here, dipshit, come find the thing you want to fight.
Maybe the PC version will have a mod that turns them off, just like how the PC version may have a mod that makes the text bigger.
I mean, probably, but then you're playing on the PC, so it's 50-50 if it actually runs.
I think they're gonna put in work.
I don't think they will, because they're Capcom.
Why else would they delay it for months?
I mean, so Square Enix did that for Nier, and here we are.
Did they?
No, it didn't release. I'm pretty sure it didn't release at the same time.
Did Nier come out on March 4th?
I don't know. I thought it was March 8th here, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it came out the same day. I bought it day 1. And then didn't play it until now.
Fair enough. But I mean, you see it with other Japanese developers as well. Tecmo Koei won't release their games on PC until months later, and then they come out on PC and don't run properly anyway. And it's just the thing of unless it's made exclusive for PC, just buy it on a console. That's something to talk about. The cryptocurrency thing making PC hardware prices just fucking unreasonable.
I don't care about cryptocurrency. It's
well, I'm not talking about
entirely
I'm talking about the PC hardware. If you would listen to the things I say to you that you never do.
I know, but I'm convinced it's just like a meme. But it's not. It's real. But it sounds like a meme.
Yes, it's fucking stupid and doesn't make any sense. But that's finance for you.
PC hardware was already unreasonable.
Yeah, but now it's actually cheaper to buy pre-built PCs than it is to buy individual graphics cards.
Let's see. Yeah, rates. It is high. So
It's actually at the point where the high-end video cards are you could get fucking max for the price of those things. That's how ridiculous they are.
Thank God now I don't have to worry about building a personal computer machine.
So like, basically, like we better hope this crashes soon, or it'll just be like too unreasonable to even try upgrading if you need to.
All the PC builder elitists have no leg to stand on now. I can finally
don't.
buy a computer in peace.
Like they really don't, because like it is honest. Like there's even like some sites will sell like pre-builts that have like, oh, like, an Nvidia 1080 and it at the regular, and it still like accounts for like the original regular price of like whatever it was, like 300 or whatever. Even though Nvidia's now go like those same like 1080s now go for like 500, 600. The 1080 Ti's go for like 1,900, like £900, £1,000. It's fucking mad.
There's the Goldie. Did someone already?
Yeah, and it's dead.
Okay. I was just going over to my usual spot. Got it. This game is actually fucking easy.
But yeah, basically it's a bad time to want to be into PC gaming.
I'm gonna take your words at face value here, because I think you say that at every time.
I mean, I don't, because it was genuinely a time like not too long ago before all this where you could make the argument, oh, just buy a pre-built PC and then it makes up for itself in say Steam sales or good old man. Good old game,
Good old game.
Green Man game. I mixed the two together.
Does Green Man Gaming still exist?
Pretty sure it exists. Like basically, you can make up like the difference in like PC sales and PC prices for games being just cheaper in general. Like you can't do that now. Like
Valve's stingy as fuck.
It's not even that. Like the hardware costs are now so like ridiculously fucking high that the cheaper games, like sure that works over the long run, but we're talking about a very, very long run here. And then of course there's the problems of like Japanese developers for their ports just they're not used to it, so a lot of the games are unoptimized and don't quite run so well or have problems, etc. Or they'd half-ass it in the case of Namco Bandai. Not talking about Dragon Ball, I don't know what that port's like, but I mean the Tales of games will like consistently run at like 720p, 30 FPS locked on PC, because they just don't want to put the work in.
How dare you shit talk Namco Bandai?
Oh, shit talking. Like they do a lot of great work. Like I fucking respect them for giving box releases to the fucking JoJo fighting games. Like that's mad. And they picking up like actual like anime games that have licenses and bring them over still as best they can. Like holy shit! Like they're bringing over a fucking Little Witch game. Like that's
Little
mad.
Witch game.
Little Witch Academia, yeah. Although sadly it's a digital only release, so like they have like if the price is like fucked, like it's just gonna have to wait.
Oh, sadly. Oh, sadly, a digital only release.
I mean, it is sad because they then charge like, oh, we want 45 quid for this. Fuck off. Like, I'm not paying 45 quid for a digital
I'm pretty
game.
sure it's not going to be a full-priced game, is it?
No, it probably will be because it was a retail game in Japan and they aren't exactly the most nicest of publishers when it comes to digital prices. In fact, their games regularly sit at 55 to 60 for the standard versions.
I don't really know what the conversion rate there is. How much was Super Mario Odyssey?
See your like $60 games, they come out at about 45 quid for us, 40, 45.
Isn't that like $75 for you then?
Yep, for the standard release of digital only games.
That doesn't make any sense.
Nope, but that's why digital sucks shit. So
video games are supposed to cap at $60 unless they're like
that's the thing. When everyone keeps doing this whining about like, oh, games are too expensive, we should pay more. Check what nationality they come from. 9 times out of 10, they're American, who usually have the cheapest games on the planet. Because everyone else has to like pay higher for like tariffs or just publishers cheating the currencies, get more money. The pound is worth more than the dollar still. Like by all rights, we shouldn't be paying the same as you anyway, but here we are. It should be like the other way around, where like we had to pay less to make up the same price, but nope, not how they do it.
Boo-hoo! I don't want to spend money and
Yeah,
keep
it's
the
almost like
economy going.
that's not how it works.
Oh my
That's
god!
what you deserve.
Did you see that?
No, but you deserve
That
it.
was hilarious. I was like just jumping on the grates. There was a torpedo, basically eye height right there, and then it just turned and killed me in one shot, even though I wasn't hit at all. I guess because it was like fucking point blank. Oh my god, that was insane.
Yeah, basically like digital. Whenever I say like digital sucks, it's because digital prices are the actual fucking worst here. Like really fucking bad. So I now will continue to say it sucks and it's terrible until those prices are fixed, and they will never be at this rate. So it will continue to suck.
Is
You
it
pay
the,
more for much less.
is it that you pay more for the same thing, but also convenience fee? But
No,
it really depends if
it's not a convenience fee when it's 20 quid.
Yeah, I don't think that's the equivalent
That's
of
half the
$10,
price
is
of
it?
the half the price of the game. Is that convenience fee you keep like calling?
Yeah, the
And I am not
convenience fee here
paying
is like
1.5 times the price of the game.
the convenience
You
fee
get
here
it?
is like 1/6.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like America just has everything like super cheap, and then they expect that all games need to be increased in price because that's only fair. When the rest of us are already being like have to pay like several like times more than what you have to for the same shit. And like I complain like I have it bad. Like with DC places like Brazil or Mexico or Australia,
Oh
like
yeah,
oh
Will.
Jesus
Poor
Christ,
Will, man.
like Jesus Christ. Like Australia like straight up pays twice what we do for games. And when I say we, I mean like I. Like when it comes to you, they pay even more.
I would know. I bought Yokai Watch 2 from Australia.
Yeah, I know, and it was dirt cheap because Australian dollar is fucking wank. But like in Australia itself, like they have to like deal with like tariffs and shit and taxes, and that just boosts the price like through the fucking roof.
Taxes. I got my tax form from my employer earlier. It's like, ugh, taxes. Why do I have to give the government money? Don't they have enough? And by that I mean, don't they have like -5 trillion, but can just keep saying they have more even though they don't? Why do I need to give them money? It doesn't make any sense.
Just to call yourself a sovereign citizen, that fixes everything. I'm sure, like especially like any law enforcement officers you come across will really appreciate that. Will definitely respect you as a human being.
Are you
That is the dumbest
rare?
shit, by the way. That is the dumbest shit, by the way.
Rare has so many anti-cop imagery across their games. It's hilarious.
I mean, that was actually pro-cop that bit, because sovereign citizens are the stupidest fucking thing. It's literally just saying, like, your laws do not apply to me because I say so, so you can't be mean to me. And people who say that expect it to work, and it's just kind of like, no, you fucking idiot. It's not how it works at all.
I mean, I still haven't been pulled over, which is a miracle, so I'll take it.
The only time, like, I don't drive, but the only time I've been in, like, my friends' cars and they got pulled over is when there was a bomb scare in the area and the police had to, like, wave us through. Either, like, checking the car and making sure we weren't terrorists.
I don't think that counts.
No.
I mean, if you aren't a terrorist, you aren't getting in trouble. If you're speeding, you're gonna get in trouble. You aren't stopping fully at a stop sign, even though you shouldn't have to slow down that much at all anyways. Unless there are people around. See, that's driving.
Oh my god.
I just don't understand why the yield sign isn't more prevalent.
Probably because people will just forget about it. I don't think I've ever actually seen a yield sign in real life. Even though I know we have them, but I don't think I've seen them.
It's like if you see someone standing near where a boss is and waiting to kill them, why would you also wait there? It's the equivalent of inking the same exact turf instead of going in a different direction.
There's like 2 taxis broken right in front of you on the ground there.
Alright, Bob, this is more of a concern to me. Look at the power eggs.
Ooh.
Wow. Yeah, PC gaming is still superior.
No, it's not. Your near streams are testament to that.
I don't understand how it didn't even crash my computer. It crashed itself and OBS. Like, Jesus Christ.
Welcome to PC gaming.
It's not PC gaming.
That is PC gaming. What else
That's
is
not
it?
optimized PC gaming.
Yeah, that's PC gaming.
It's not PC.
That is PC gaming.
PC gaming is like, you can
And now
buy
you have to
Super
pay
Meat Boy on
times the price of a console to
PS4
get it.
or on Steam. Buy it on Steam, you weirdo.
No, buy on PS4.
No.
Why would you buy it on Steam?
That's where everything else is.
Yeah, like also with like broken ports of games that run perfectly fine on PS4.
So it's easier to stream from the personal computer.
Just like get a PS4, get a console. Why would you ever get a PC for games?
Logical extreme. Logical extreme.
You can't just say that whenever you're losing and wrong. So
I think that now. Computer science major.
yeah. I mean that doesn't really mean anything. So I'm not even like kidding though. Like a lot of places actually just run their fucking like development and shit on Macs instead of PCs. So
Computers aren't science, you fucking idiot.
I love that I got revived there, and then the snake, because it was on top of me, just physics me back into the water.
Look, science is chemistry and biology. And, what's the third one?
Math,
No, that's math. That's not
English.
science.
Japanese,
I'm not talking. What are you talking about?
history,
I'm not talking about school subjects. I'm talking about types of science.
computers.
There's like biology, chemistry, and something else, right? What
I
is
know
it?
what it is. I'm just waiting to see if you catch on.
I don't know what it is.
Come on, you're like it's involved in this very game.
What? Marine biology? That's already covered.
No.
All right, physics. There we go.
There you go.
Space. You want to go to space? Help me find the emeralds. Those are the only sciences. Computer is not a science.
Oh, my leg.
Yo, I like when I woke up. Sometimes I jump when I wake up because the alarms are scary. And when I, did that motion, I like pulled something in my leg.
Oh, Jesus.
So now I had like a thigh. It was a very light thigh problem, but like I couldn't run. And dogs love to run. So I'm like, normally I indulge them for a while, but today I'm like, okay, I'll indulge them because I forgot about the leg because it doesn't hurt until I run, and it's like, oh, big old problem. The biggest runner actually I didn't have to do today, which I forgot about.
That's small mercies at least.
Yeah. It's fine, I got to pick up the check though, so going there wasn't for nothing. Even if I don't actually cash the checks and get the money, even if they don't give a check, but...
Wait, what?
Like, usually what happens is, I give the money that the people give or leave on, like, counters and stuff to my employers, and then they give me the money they owe me back, basically.
Okay.
Because they take a portion out.
That's a stunning amount to trust.
What do you mean?
Like, how do they know, like, that it's the right price or whatever.
They just see. And that they don't pay up enough or something, then you just text them or something and say, hey, you need $15 more.
I just feel like that's an extraordinary amount of like trust to put into like your own employees. Yeah.
Oh, what, for me? What do you mean?
Well, not you personally, like the people doing your job in general. Like that's like I'm surprised your bosses allow that and don't just go like, okay, we should just take it ourselves and then deal it from there. Instead of like just having it left out for an employee who might need it just to like just take a bit more than he needs to.
Oh no, they just leave the amount out. So
That's
like
what I mean. Like say,
if they owe $60, only $60 will be out, and then they obviously count at the end, make sure they aren't missing anything. That's
yeah.
okay.
Well, what if the employee like takes like 10 out of that and goes like, oh, like, here's what they left, and the guy goes like, it's only 15. You just go like, oh, well, shit. I guess they need to give another 10.
I don't know. I think the only times that's happened is when there was like $20 missing when we were squaring up, and I actually didn't know where it went. I may have accidentally like slotted in the wrong part of my wallet, but I think that's the only amount I may have accidentally stole from them, you know?
Hmm.
And it's $20, you know, you'll live. Unless you're Gavin.
I mean, like, why would I pay 1.5 times the price of it for the same thing, but without like the ability to trade it in and get money back?
Trading in games, tisk, tisk, tisk.
Which I only do when it's like a game I either don't like or like I really do not intend to ever play again.
I was gonna say, I learned my lesson as a kid.
I mean, like when I was a kid, I never traded anything in. I just kept everything.
I figured it's like the opposite, where it's like when you're a kid, you only have a limited amount of money or something, or your parents don't want to spend so much on video games, so they make you trade it in, which is basically what happened with us.
Yeah, but like for me, it was like I don't ever want to get rid of these because like you know like having other games in the boxes so I can go back and play them. Because I actually
yeah, I mean that would be the optimal dream, but that's not always like.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like
think
talking
about
about me personally, so.
Besides, trading in is a scam anyway, so.
I mean, it is, but sometimes, like, you must partake of the union of the snake.
Like, you would essentially make more money just by having it sit on a shelf, never to be touched until you die, than you do actually trading it in, I think.
I mean, depends on the game.
I mean, think, like, you're spending time to go out there, and then gas, just not worth it.
I mean, that's why you walk.
Not over here. You know, time is money, as they say.
If that's the case, why am I not rich?
What? You haven't traded Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which I mean, isn't bad, but at the same time, I would be really antsy about trading in multiplayer games, especially.
You explicitly made it clear that you never ever wanted to see it again.
Yeah, no, I hate Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but
so I was like, I will just get rid of this one. I don't really intend to play myself.
I'm just saying, you never know what could happen in the future. Lots of mysteries involved.
I'm fairly certain we won't be playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe anytime soon.
You never know. I might want to re-experience Cheeseland again.
And go ahead.
I might need to write a whole thesis on why it's the worst area in any video game.
You actually should.
Cheeseland is really bad.
That's like the sort of thing I'm like getting really interested in. Is like analysis and shit of games. Analysis of like media and stuff and stories and stuff in general. It's just been like my YouTube uptake of like people who do that is like just skyrocketed lately.
Like 2-hour analyses on a 10 out of 10
it
game.
Depends on who's doing it. Yeah, like, the Gaming Brits like one, and I think it's like an 80-minute breakdown of why the Ratchet and Clank reboot is fucking terrible. That was fucking fantastic.
Thing is, like, that video was great, but then I looked at his channel and I'm like, I'm not really interested in anything else.
You should be, because he's really good. Well, basically, he's exactly the sort of person I am when it comes to games. And that's why I took to him first, because it was like, yeah, man, this is the guy who says all the same shit I do. He's like, that means he's right.
And that's why he's not really interesting. But I'm not right.
But no, like he's fucking funny. He generally he knows what he's saying. Like, he does good analysis and shit. And you know he is like generally right. I disagree with his in a lot of ways with his Samus Returns review, but I'm finding I do that with like a lot of people's. Like you recently linked me to Mark Brown, who does like Game Maker's Toolkit.
Fuck yeah!
Which I like. Whenever I saw those, and I saw that, I was kind of like, this guy. Like I hadn't watched any of his stuff. I just heard people talk about him, and I was kind of like, he sounds like a bit of a tit.
What are you talking about?
Just
what, like his voice, or?
No, I don't mind his voice. I like his voice. But I just heard, it was just like the way I heard his videos described, and I was kind of like, this sounds like a tit. But I want, because after he let me that, I was like,
I don't even know what that means.
He sounded like an idiot. Like it sounds like someone who is embarrassing or foolish.
From how people described him, not
from what I had heard about his videos. I don't watch most YouTube people. Like most of them are fucking idiots. Like that guy you sent me that like 2-hour Mario Odyssey breakdown with just broke down into him ranting at lengths about how he really is like very fucking stupid and couldn't tell that the one character with a unique animation on the bench.
Oh my! It always comes back to the bench guy for some reason.
Also, he's fucking terrible at presenting his argument. He repeats himself. Each new thing he brings up is the worst thing ever in the game, for instance. Like, he does that 5 times in a row. It's like, come on, man. Like, what are you, 5?
What's your stance on Neo being better than Dark Souls?
I agree, fully.
At least there's that.
It's a fucking no-brainer. Like, Neo's just better.
That's my favorite thing. So does that mean Neo is better than Dark Souls? Yes.
Yes. I like that. I caught that and I was like, that's good.
I was hoping I could.
Like he was fine for like the first half hour when he's like, you know, discussing control schemes and like, you know, analyzing them, breaking them down, comparing to level design and a lot. It's like, okay, this is actually interesting and I see what you're saying. Then he got into the Odyssey complaints and it's like, I agree. A lot of Odyssey shit is filler, like that's perfectly fine. But the way he presented his argument severely weakened his position and just made me dislike him as a person. And so I could not keep watching past the armor arcs. By that point, he just fucking lost me. I just didn't want to hear anymore.
The only video
it's becoming increasingly apparent that his issues with the game were more just him either willfully misunderstanding things or just being an idiot. It's like he had like a good central point, but after that it just falls apart, and it's kind of like, well, why even bother? But yes, continue.
Shit. Alright. Yeah, I think the only other video I like was really interested in of his, kind of similar to the other guy, was the fucking Cuphead one. That one's really good. I like that. Also, one Jesus.
The Odyssey guys, or
yeah, the Odyssey guy.
Okay.
That didn't hit anyone, unfortunately.
Alas, he's done it.
There we go.
The knight is a snake and a steelhead, now being physically bounced away.
Nice.
This is a bit out of hand.
It's always the snakes, dude.
It is always the snakes. I'm noticing they've become a bigger pain lately.
You know, we gotta get eggs in, but...
I just need one more in.
Yep, and I have it. I just gotta get to the fucking basket without being sniped.
One alive.
Come on, for fuck's sake.
He's done it. Shoot down to your left or something.
No.
It's alright, let's go.
No. If I had tried to shoot that person who was literally like 2 pixels away from me,
literally all 3 of us.
I think that would have actually killed me. So I'm just gonna focus on
before it kind of to death. So, but no, it worked out either way. So I.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, Game Brit stuff is good. Like, and then there's also like Super Eye Patch Wolf, also really great. He's like really great. He is. Who's the other one? There's a guy I watch who does like more. He does movie stuff. Like on top of like Red Letter Media, who are also fucking fantastic at that.
You should look at your Patreon.
I don't have the money to give anyone money on Patreon, so I don't
Only
have one.
$1 a month to support these long, arduous analyses videos.
I don't have
Take
the
a
money
lot
to
of
give anyone, so
research and writing time and video editing effort.
you're doing the quibbly voice thing like you think this is illegitimate.
It's not. I mean, that's why I have a bunch of people on my
yeah, I was about to
Patreon.
say, which is fucking funny coming from us with our video equipment.
I'm like taking your presumed stance, except not really.
I mean, it's not
I
my
don't even know if
presumed
I can
stance. Like, I agree that they should have money for their work.
You know what? I don't even know how to explain what I just did. NZAP dualies. That's something I can get behind, except not really, because I like to jump more than have 2 guns like a fucking idiot. Either way, that is Salmon.
NZAP dualies? What?
Don't worry about it. We gotta be back with Monster Hunter, because we gotta get as much time in as possible. We're already fucking... How long are we in the day now? We're already 16 hours behind of everyone else, Gavin. This cannot stand. Get out of here, Salmon Run.